Hey guys, Travis back. Thanks for tuning in for another hike. We're here at the St. Francis Trail, just outside of Deland, Florida. This is just a trail that's really close to my house, so I wanted to come out for a few different reasons. I got a few different things to try. Got some new lenses for the GoPro, so I'm trying some different settings on the camera and stuff to see how that turns out. And I have a new watch that I want to try out, which is the Sunto Traverse. So I'm going to give that a try, which is probably a good thing for this trail because I don't know exactly how long it is. It's about, I think it's maybe like around 9 miles. But I'll run the watch and get a good map of it and find out exactly how long it is. But this is supposed to be a really good scenic trail. And so we're going to check it out. So thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy. So as you probably saw on the sign, it said St. Francis, which was an old river town on the St. John's. I guess there's some remains of the old town, very little, but still pretty cool. St. Francis was a pretty thriving little town when in the late 1800s, when the steamboats were real popular with the shipping along the river. But then just a few years later, when the railroads came in, then all the steamboat shipping and stuff just pretty much faded away, and that was it for the town. So I don't think there's very much of anything left now, but we'll find out. But it's around the river, so it should be pretty nice views and stuff right there anyway. So right off the bat, this trail is really nice. As you can see by a really nice set of little series of boardwalks there. It is a loop, by the way. Kind of. It starts off, it goes to a junction where the loop starts. And there is also a natural spring that I'm going to try to check out. See if I can find it. But, I didn't do a ton of planning for this, like I normally do, so another boardwalk coming up. But, so we're just kind of winging it. But, sometimes that's fun. Check out this nice water source. Alright, so we came to the junction. This yellow loop, I think we'll hit this on the way back. I think that leads over to where that natural spring is at. So we're gonna hit that on the way back, but for now we're gonna head on out to St. Francis, where the remains of the old town are at, along the river. So we're gonna keep on heading this way. Follow the white blazes. So as you had seen in that last shot right there, the trail had gotten a little bit wet, but I mean that was the worst of it, which wasn't bad. For maybe like a quarter of a mile before that, it was kind of soft in places, kind of squishy, but nothing that you couldn't avoid. So trail's been great so far. So this is cool. I think I found the artesian well, maybe? It's right before you get to the river. I just happened to hear the water. That is some crystal clear, cold water right there. So if anybody's keeping track, that little artesian well, according to my watch, was right at 3.9 miles in since we started. I'm right at 4 miles now. We have made it to the old town of St. Francis. I'm going to turn right on this road. And this little dirt road takes it right down to the river, which is where the actual town was at. And we're going to head right down there to the river. And I see some people with a canoe or kayak or something. Let's go check it out. Alright, well the river was nice, it's time to get headed back. So this, I guess, is where the old town of St. Francis was. You can tell just by like some of the uneven terrain, but there's definitely not any remnants of it that are obvious. There could be back, back further back in the woods. I just saw a tourist boat and they docked over through here somewhere. I don't believe there's any way to get to it from here, but so that might mean that there's some remains over there somewhere, and that may be where that tourist boat was taking the people. There were a lot of people on the boat too, so I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, gonna head down this dirt road a little bit, not too far, and then we'll pick the trail back up. We've been maybe 4/10 of a mile on the road is all, less than half a mile. And here is the trail. Looking forward to seeing what this section has in store. Also looks like we're going to be crossing through this pine forest. This is really nice. Alright, we're about 6.8 miles and we're coming out onto it's like a fire road or some sort of access road. So, we'll walk this way and see where the trail picks back up at. Here we go. Oh, another boardwalk. Cool. Man, this trail. Somebody has put a lot of work into building all these boardwalks, that's for sure. Alright everybody, well for the rest of the video, the stabilizer died and I didn't bring a power bank to charge it with because I didn't plan on doing this much video out here. So I just came to this intersection here. We're gonna just take this yellow loop, it's not very long, and then loop back around. Alright, just came to another cool little bridge. If you look over here, you can see the little spring right there where it's bubbling out of the ground. So that would definitely be a nice water source. So there you go. If you need to refill water on the east side of the loop, you have that artesian well over there. And if you need to fill water on the west side, yellow loop, little bubbling spring by the bridge. And look at this nice camping area. Alright, I think we're coming to the junction where we were earlier. Alright, so when we were here earlier, we went that way towards St. Francis. And now we're coming out on the back on here. We're headed this way. If I remember right, it was only like maybe 1.25 miles to there from the parking lot. So I'm thinking we probably have about 1.25 miles to go. Alright, well, since I'm almost back to the car within 1 mile, and we've already been through this section anyway today on the way out, probably not going to do much more videoing after this, other than I'll just update the total mileage when I get to the car. But plus the sun's kind of gone away and it's not real good for video. So I've been out here for, it'll be about 5 hours when I get back. But I'd say just a normal person out hiking could probably do this loop in 3 hours. Really nice, really well maintained. I just took my time and spent a lot of time videoing and taking photos and stuff, so. The watch hit exactly 9 miles in 4 hours and 59 minutes. 9 miles, that's a nice loop trail if anybody's interested. It's a really nice distance. 5 hours, I would say it would normally take someone hiking about 3 hours. I was just stopping a ton for video and photos. Well, that was a good trip. Once again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming up. And see you next time on the trail.